Talking with head coach Lars Andersson after the Braves' 5-0 victory over USC Aiken. Coach, quick start, 2 goals within the first 19 minutes. How important do you think that was, kind of setting the tone with the attack early?
Well, one of the things that we talked about in the preseason when we had our team meetings was the fact that we needed to score more goals. We won an awful lot of games last year, obviously won the conference tournament, but we won a lot of games by a 1-goal margin, and we are simply too good, we're too deep, we're too talented not to score more goals. And obviously with an almost 3-week break, we kind of, we played Andersson, won that game 4-0, missed a penalty, could have won that game 5-0, and then all of a sudden we went on a 2.5-week hiatus, and it was a little slow getting things started. I'm not telling you we're there yet, but we're getting there, and it's great to see that we're scoring goals, that we're getting goals from a number of players, that we're getting assists from a lot of players. We played every single field player available on the roster tonight. I think that's a great sign going forward. I'm not telling you we're there yet, but we're making important strides, and I think we feel momentum building in our direction.
Yeah, you mentioned it was a great team win. A lot of different players getting in on the act, but Stacey Scott with a hat trick, and she had 2 goals back on Saturday at Georgia Southwestern. What's working well for her right now? 5 goals in the last 2 matches.
Well, I mean, I think Stacey could have potentially have had even more goals. She obviously missed 3 games due to concussion, and I'm not going to make any excuses for any of those results that we didn't go our way during that stretch. But clearly, Stacey is an important part of what we do. Her size, her athleticism, her drive. Stacey never gives up on a ball. Things are just coming together for her, and they really have for the last 2 years. But she is a standout player, not only in the Peach Belt, but I think on the national level. And I'm excited for her. This was her first college hat trick, and she's obviously, I think she's had 6 multi-goal games. But there's something special about being able to say that you scored a hat trick in college, and she deserves every bit of it. Now, a lot of the teammates around her helped her obviously get there tonight, and we always see everything as a group effort. But yes, individually, I'm excited for Stacey. Every team needs a couple of players that are big-time goal scorers. We were a successful team with our leading goal scorer last year, Lexi Pittman, having 8 goals. But if we can get a player or 2 in double digits, that makes a huge difference.
And now you think about your team defensively, of course, the shutout for Gina Ryan. And at home, not only are you undefeated at 5-0, you haven't even allowed a goal at home. Yes, the schedule may have worked out that way, but how do you take what you guys are doing so dominantly at home onto the road now?
Well, there's a lot of theories. There are a lot of theories on that. I think in all sports, the importance of home field, home court, home rink, whatever sport you want to pick, advantage, obviously, and I've said it over and over again, Lumbee River EMC Stadium has become, it's a beautiful facility. We love playing here. It gives you an opportunity to sleep in our own beds and come out here and not have to travel. Obviously, that's a big advantage, and I also think that, we get a lot of fans out here. We want to make sure that we put on a good show. We're proud of wearing the UNCP badge on our jerseys, and it's important to us to perform at home. We just got to make sure that we last year we certainly won a ton on the road. We've struggled a little bit with that this year. We just got to make sure that we find our winning ways on the road as well. But obviously LREMC Stadium, since its inception last year, has been a special place for us, and if there are any secrets in this place, I'm not sharing.
Definitely, and you are back at home on Wednesday, hosting Francis Marion, and so it's a nice stretch and opportunity to win 3 matches in a row if you do win there. But I guess what's the message to the team here moving forward, as afterwards you're going to have some tough teams pop up on the schedule?
Well, I think we have 4 games left. We have 4 games left in the Peach Belt. That means there are 12 points potentially on the board, and I think I've learned in 18 years as a Peach Belt coach and the coach here at UNC Pembroke that you never look ahead, you never look at the standings, you take one game at a time. We always say following a match we take 24 hours to either celebrate or be angry and frustrated, and obviously we're celebrating this. We're excited about it, but come 7 p.m. tomorrow we start preparing for Francis Marion, and we focus on Francis Marion only. We're not looking down the road. I think that's a dangerous thing to do, but obviously we know that there are 12 points available the remainder of the season, but our focus right now is making sure that we get 3 points from Francis Marion.
Well, we're looking forward to it, but for now, tied a season high with 5 goals. Thanks for your time. Congratulations.
We appreciate it, Chris. Thank you so much.